Episode 11.
That's right,
Grill
man.
Dads.
Grill Dads.
Hell of a week, Drew.
Earn this.
What do you-
Earn this right here. What do you got?
6 Point, the crisp Pilsner. So I don't drink IPAs because I don't like soap. So we're here. What are you drinking?
Drinking a Dogfish Head Slightly Mighty Low Cal IPA
Because you like soap.
because I like
Noted.
soap. I like soap. Yeah, but no, this is great. It's like a nice sessionable IPA, but it's 95 calories, 3.6 carbs. It's not bad.
It's like Bud Light for people that have taste buds.
Yeah, it actually tastes like something.
That's awesome. How was your week?
It's been busy. I think, since our last episode, we had Easter.
Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, excuse
Yeah.
me. Oh, poop. Yeah.
And then this past week, this weekend, we went down to Connecticut and saw some family. Now that the wife and I are now 2 vaccines in, so what about you guys?
Yeah, we Easter was exciting. So we didn't see anybody because pandy. But I lit my grill on fire and you ever almost call the fire department? Like it was so bad. So I bought a prime rib, and I don't like cooking it in the oven because we have one window in my house and it just smells like meat. So I was like, all right, screw it. Like, it's nice out. I'm gonna throw these bad boys on the grill. So usually when you put prime rib or any sort of ribeye on your grill, it flames up because you get all this fat and it, just lights everything on fire. So I knew that was going to happen. So I have a grill pan. It's just it's like a nonstick pan. It's real thick gauge, and it's got like grill marks in it or whatever. And you can fit like a lot of meat on there. So I put that on the grill and then I turned the grill on, heated the grill pan up so that when I'm searing the steaks, there's no fat.
So grill pan on the grill.
Grill pan on the grill.
Old grillception.
Yeah, double bag grilling. So I get it hot, like I'm ready, 6:30, a couple brews, ready to have Easter. So I throw the meat on there, everything's good, and come in the house and I look outside and I was like, oh, that's weird. Fire usually doesn't come out the back, around and over top of the grill like a wave. Let me go check out what's going on the inside. So I open the grill up and I'm greeted with a grill ruining flame. Hot, bro. It was hot. So we have a natural gas hookup. Yeah, exactly. So we have a natural gas hookup. So like if the fire goes back into that, I don't know, everybody blows up. So I was super nervous about that. And so I turned the gas off, and now there's more fire coming out of the grill now that the gas is off. So the flavor bars, so it was a 4-burner grill, was being the key phrase there. So 4-burner grill, and there's these like thin metal tents that go over the burners. I think they call them flavor bars. So those are melting like water, and it's just coming off and going onto the bottom into the drip tray, and now the drip tray's on fire. The little thing where all the fat is, that's on fire. Pretty much everything but the outside of the grill and the actual like the metal, I don't know, like where you put the food on. Everything that wasn't thick gauge and or stainless steel was on fire. So,
at that point, who knows where it was going to go?
At that point. So I was about 60 seconds away from calling the fire department. So now everyone is probably thinking, that sucks. You ruined Easter dinner. Didn't ruin it.
Yeah.
Save the steaks for par. So as the grill's on fire, I was like, oh man, I paid a bunch of money for this meat and I'm hungry. So I'm gonna eat this. So I went out with I had an oven mitt, grabbed it like first thing, threw it in the oven. So thankfully, because it was 8 to 9,000 degrees, it had a real nice, nice
Sear? Yeah, people pay a lot
thick,
of money for those kind
thick,
of broilers.
thick, crisp sear. And yeah, so I finished it in the oven, and yeah, it only took like 2 pounds of salt to put the fire out. So
I'm getting this visual of you coming back like, no, the meat, and like taking tongs and like trying to flip the steak still like
it was so bad, man. It was so yeah.
So how's the new grill?
I didn't install it yet. I gotta have my dad do it. I don't water and gas, bro. I don't play around with that by myself. So because I have to, it's like the propane grills. Oh, here's a free dad tip. Propane comes out at a faster pressure than natural gas. So when you buy a grill that is rated for propane, the jets will be a lot smaller. Natural gas comes out at a slower PSI. So if you buy a propane grill and they have like this conversion kit, all it really does is change the gas conversion. It does nothing with the jets or the nozzles. And then you convert it, you do everything right, you plug that bad boy in, you're not going to get a lot of heat because natural gas comes out at a slower PSI. So there's not enough fuel. So you got to take a drill bit, you got to bore them jets out, and you make big fire, quick fire. So
yeah, grill ruining fire, maybe even.
I mean, I've had it for 5 years. It's
yeah, no.
We're taking some time apart.
Yeah.
So that was Easter.
Dude, that's I'm so proud of you for saving the meat. Priorities.
The meat was delicious. It's actually really good.
Yeah, skin grows back. You can't get those steaks again.
Yeah, skin grows back. Dinner does not. But yeah, so yeah, Easter was really exciting. And then I got my, so EJ and I both got a vaccine. So I got the Johnson & Johnson one on Thursday, and she got Moderna on Friday. So that was her first shot. So I'm out of the woods in like 12 days. 12, 11 days, something like that. So yeah, dude, awesome.
Yeah,
just awesome. And yeah, Adelaide turned 6 months old today.
Holy moly.
So yeah, she celebrated by getting a job. But yeah, no, today was awesome. Like we just hung out like all day. EJ was working this morning, so gave her a bottle, played, just loving it. And then we got her all these toys. So the toy that you guys got her, the bee thing. So it encourages crawling, which is pretty cool. So it's got like 3 modes. There's like a stalk, chase, and attack mode. So the one just goes in a circle, and then like the baby can follow it. We're not really at crawling yet. And then one, it just like goes. It just goes. And then
goes left sometimes, goes right sometimes.
Yeah. There's no and so we're definitely not there. But yeah, we had it on the floor. She was playing with it. She was just like looking at it and letting it hit her hand and stuff. So yeah. Today was a blast.
We had one of those for Fiona, and she loved it. And when she was about the same age and like looking like she wants to be mobile but not quite there yet, and we had it in the circle mode. She would try and grab as it went by. It was like a good 2.5, 3 seconds late for it. And then she was like, all right, we'll come back again.
Just like an old dog catching a ball.
Yeah. Just eyes closed, hoping for the best. Yeah. But yeah, we did. She had fun with Easter. It was we got to do an Easter egg hunt with her, which is great. She has no idea really what's going on. She's just there for a good time.
Does anybody with Easter though? None of it makes sense.
Yeah. Who in the resurrection of Christ had the multicolored eggs?
Yeah, you know what? Huge bunny.
Yeah.
Yes.
That makes sense. But so we got to. She is of the very foolable age, which is just great. So we did an Easter egg hunt over at my sister's, and she would bring me an egg, and I would hold up my basket, and she thoroughly enjoyed putting them in. And then when she would turn around, I would just take that same egg out and throw it about 8 feet away. And I would go, you know, like, she go, oh, it's an egg. She go, bring it back, and as she's putting that one in, threw another one. So she found the same 5 or 6 eggs probably about 30 times, which was made for like 20 minutes of entertainment, and just kept her busy, which was delightful.
I can just see you doing that. Just like, just too much sleight of hand. Just having so much fun with it.
Oh, wow.
Would you look at that?
Oh my gosh, another blue one. What do you know? Yeah, but she was losing her mind going and finding stuff, and she just likes giving stuff back. So we just had we were at my nephew Nate's birthday party this weekend, and there was a piñata that they had and some candy, and naturally the full process happened. Kid came up, hit the piñata. Spider-Man exploded, and then she mosey after letting the initial fray of bigger kids get at it. I was like, go get something, and she would just walk up and pick up a piece of candy and hand it back to my brother-in-law, and then would go get another one and hand it back to him. She's like, no, he's like, no, you can have this. And okay, here. So she's
It's so cute.
I don't know. She didn't quite realize what was going on, but I can help. We're having fun.
She's gonna do it with sass pretty soon.
Oh,
Give
yeah,
it right back.
Right now we're at like a 50-50 of either she takes it and runs or tries to or loves giving it back. Shifting more towards the take it and run, but yeah. I know what's in my future.
Yeah, we had one big not really a big milestone, I guess, but homegirl can hold her and bottle the whole time now.
Yes.
So we can top the bottle off. So it's like 7 ounces. And as we spoke about last week, we got the 2 holes in there now. So put her in the chair. You can just hand it to her down, and then she'll just throw it up right in her face. And then as it's getting like less and less milk, she'll angle her head and herself back to get it. And then when she's done, she just drops it. Just gangster. Just another.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. So much fun. You just like give it to her and just hanging out. She's just looking around. Nothing to break her stride. Just
yeah. Now you can crack a beer, and you guys can just hang out and drink together.
7 o'clock this morning probably would have been a problem. But I like where your head's at.
Yeah, I've seen you before.
You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Amen.
So what, Drew, you were talking about before, some dad fitness.
Oh, yeah. So we, another part of this week is Sarah and I signed up to work with a nutritionist and try and work on all of this because with child, my life has shifted from the here for a good time to now having to be here for a long time and just pepper in some good time along with it. So, yeah, we've been going pretty hard on getting the fats and carbs down, and calories down, getting protein up, but it's not easy. So we definitely wanted to pick your brain on what on maybe some how has it been going with especially on the baby side, getting exercise and nutrition in and trying to stay balanced with that.
Yeah. So so for our listeners that don't know, I used to be, I would say, severely obese when I was in college, and so I lost like 100 pounds, and then I look like a crackhead. So now I'm like 70 pounds from where I used to be. Really hard going to culinary school, especially like beer has calories here in college, so it was brutal. But with a baby, I mean, it's just super hard because, like, I used to go to the gym 5 nights a week, maybe 6 if I was feeling dangerous. But now, like, with everything going on, if I get there 2 days, it's usually a lot, maybe 3. Like days that I go into the office, I never go, and then I'll, so I can come home and hang out. But days I work from home, like maybe every other day or something like that. So yeah, it's just been hard to like go to the gym. So you gotta adjust your intake for your output. So if you eat less than what you burn off, you're going to be at a deficit, which puts you in a better spot. So then your body is using the stored energy instead of storing energy. If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, that makes a ton of sense. And I know, especially with days where it gets crazy, you got to work on not letting things snowball. And like you can have a bad day or you can have a bad couple of days, but don't let a bad meal turn into a bad day, turn into a bad week, turn into, you gotta
Yeah.
turn into a bad 32 years of your life.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's hard. It's like I really like the cheat meal philosophy though. So like if you're dieting all week and like you're really killing it, you're doing the right stuff, you're drinking a lot of water, taking your vitamins, like you can see progress throughout the week. Um, and there's a lot that goes into that. Like you got to be super disciplined. You got to not screw up. You got to stick to everything. All the plans that you made before, you have to stick to. And then comes the cheat meal, and it's like, I've been looking forward to this all week. Like, can I put cheesecake on a hamburger? Oh, probably. I'm gonna try it. So you give yourself that one meal where you just freak out and just go wild, insane combinations, like whatever. But there's a start and an end. It's when you start eating, when you end eating, and that's it. It's the one meal. So it's funny that you'll feel so bad the next day that you won't want to eat like that again for another 6 or 7 days because you get up and it's like, oh, I gained 11 pounds yesterday. Like this is bad. Obviously it's not all real weight, it's just all bloat. But yeah, you wake up, you just feel like garbage, and maybe go a little less hard like the next week. But
Yeah.
as long as you stick to one meal, you can eat 4 pounds of pasta, like whatever. It might take you 3 or 4 days to feel regular again, but if it's that one meal, dude, it's all good.
Also,
And
the
it,
next
like,
day just
helps
jonesing
reset.
for that chicken and broccoli.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom regularly. Like this is, I just need it. So, but yeah, the one cheat meal a week is fantastic. I definitely recommend that for everybody. Like it resets your mind, it resets your body. So your body's always trying to look to store fat because that's a survival mechanism, and their body's always looking for extra calories. So if you eat consistently clean for like, I don't know, 6 months, your body's just going to find ways to store that food for fuel. But if you hit the hard reset every week and you just eat like, fried butter, you'll like reset. You put a little bit of weight on, but then as you diet, like at the end of 4 weeks with 4 cheat meals, you'll be in a way better spot than you were.
Yeah, 1 step back, 4 steps
started.
forward.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like mentally, you need it too.
Yeah. And I think it also probably helps with, like I said, we were at my nephew's birthday, and like the food options were pizza and a quarter of a bowl of salad that was left. All right, well, it lets you be able to still enjoy like social aspects and be able to like not beat yourself up over it because it's like, all right, well, it's the weekend. This is how I'll just count this.
Yeah.
People may
Yeah, it's
see
super important,
a
though.
worse side of me as I indulge. But
yeah, dad fitness is tough. I mean, especially going to the gym now. So I've been doing, probably haven't been working out as much as I want to, but the days that I do, a lot of like body weight stuff. Push-ups are great. Body squats are great. The heavier you are, the harder workout it is with the squats. So it's like my running joke at the gym. I'm 240. Like if I put, I don't know, 200 pounds on a squat, it's a 440-pound squat. It's a lot. So you always got to count you. But yeah, but all body weight stuff, like get the heart rate up, and it's good to especially like if you're lifting weights. Like I always find it good to center myself, and like all the stupid things that happen during the day, channel that, get it out. Don't bring that home with you. Like just leave it there. So it's good.
Yeah, put a little extra effort in.
Yeah. Yeah, like when the grill lights itself on fire. Stuff like that.
Yeah, but the your own weight thing is I was doing a lot of walking when I lost like 30 pounds like a year or so ago, or
Yeah.
about a year and a half, doing a ton of walking. And now I still I'm getting back into the walking now. And I do weights and stuff, and I'll get to leg day and I forget that all my walking I do a leg day every single time I do it because I haul around
Oh, yeah,
haul around a lot of man. My calves are
calves
tree
are
trunks.
calves are this big. Yeah.
Yeah. There's from the waist up, not a lot of strength. From the waist down, I'm
Shredded.
yeah, Mr. Olympic.
Yeah,
But,
walking's clutch, man.
Yeah.
Walking's big. So yeah, it gets you out. It's usually like if you walk 3 miles, it's gonna take you 45 minutes to an hour, easy. So you just cruise, put on a podcast, maybe Girl Dad's podcast. You guys can catch up on last week. Pretty late last week. So
yeah, there's definitely some good opportunity for some viewership on episode 10.
So what are you eating for your dad fitness?
So shout out to my nutritionist, Kara Hewitt. I put about a 25% chance that she'll watch this, but if she is, thanks a lot.
Good on you, kid.
She's we're doing a lot of focus on macros and big focus on getting a lot of protein. Still trying to get some carbs in for energy to try and get towards working out. And then just lowering fat and lowering calories. And prior to this, I had like the rough idea that I was getting close to enough protein, but not enough. But no, I wasn't even coming close. So yeah, protein's a big one that I think has been helping. But yes, I've been doing a lot of chicken, doing a lot of this chicken, broccoli, sweet potato has been dinner pretty much every night the last week. With a bunch of Chipotle Tabasco sauce, which is delicioso.
Yeah, the Chipotle Tabasco and then the Chipotle Cholula.
Okay, all right, I can get down on that.
Yeah, I like every 2 weeks is like a 24-ounce thing of Cholula.
Yeah,
it's so good. It's so good.
What else? I've been doing. I wasn't getting enough healthy carbs in my day, so I mixed in a bowl of oatmeal with a banana in it. And also I got to the end of the day with like 40 grams of carbs in my life, and I was like 700 calories under my target, and I wanted to fight anything inanimate around me, animate too.
Yeah, fight and sleep.
Yeah, and so she was like, "Yeah, man, you're probably." I had like a check-in with her. She's like, "How you feeling?" I was like, "Well, I was pretty tired, and I was pretty grumpy." And she's like, "Yeah, well, you need to work some more. You're running out of energy, pretty bad." And so I mixed in just literally that bowl of oatmeal with with a banana in it, nothing really else. And
yeah,
I was a new man the following day.
700 calories, that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm realizing that now. I thought I was like, this is great. And I was like, oh no, this is starving myself, and I'm not a good person to be around.
No, and it doesn't even work. Like if you're not eating enough, it's your body goes into self-preservation mode. Yeah. So what are how much protein are you getting?
Target is 200 grams of protein. What? Yeah, give or take 5 or 10.
Nice. Yeah. Now, for the dads out there, soy is the worst thing that you can take as a man, especially a younger man. Soy is a pro-estrogen. So soy, fantastic for women. Men can't digest it, and you could have big old boobies if you eat a lot of soy. I'm serious. And for whatever reason, like we metabolize it as estrogen. So just no good. So any of the soy proteins, or if you're, doing vegan or vegetarian, like soy is probably the absolute worst thing to eat.
So if you're going non-whey protein, is there like an alternative vegetarian protein out there besides soy?
Pea's not bad. It's super grainy, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not that dense either. Like a scoop of whey is like 25 grams, and a scoop of pea, I mean, depending on which brand, it might be like 12 grams. So cost benefit, like it's probably better to just take whey.
Nice. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we're
Girl,
getting
fancy.
there. Yeah.
So how was this week? Like abiding by it?
It was good, ups and downs. Like I said, I had that one grumpy Wednesday, but
yeah, two Snickers bars and a can of Coke short.
Yeah, made it through with a little over my calorie count on pizza day on Saturday.
Yeah,
had
got to
like a big family breakfast this morning, and still managed to stay under my targets for the day. So
dope.
So far so good. Down, it's the first week, so the first week's gonna be good, but down 5 pounds.
Nice.
So take a look, America, and France and England and Germany, or everyone, our international viewer base, because this is gonna for your
That's
eyes.
awesome. Good for you, man.
Thanks.
That's great.
But we got an agenda. We got to stick with. What do you got for a dad product that people want to know?
I'm gonna throw my pro tip out first.
Okay, all right.
So my Drew, your video's off.
Keep going.
Damn it. So my pro tip is if a baby's doing something and maybe what they're doing needs a little bit of a change, show them the change and encourage that change, and they will learn that change and fix their behavior. So I was talking about the bottle before. I think I talked about it last week. Adelaide used to take the bottle just like this, just straight up. It's not a straw. You can't get milk out of there. So EJ was showing her, like, as she, was picking it up and like tilting her head back, she could feel the milk coming in. So that's what she does now. So she just kept correcting her a couple of times, and she just picked it up. So teach your baby. Don't do for your baby, because they'll learn. They're little sponges. There's nothing up there. All they can do is take stuff in. So there's more than enough room for anything you want to teach them.
I love it.
That's my pro tip.
Yeah, we do right along with that. It's a lot of, as they get a little bit older, when they're about Fiona's age and even younger than that, it's a lot of example. It's a lot of if they see you cleaning up and putting things away, and enjoying it, you fake enjoying cleaning, but try to make regular tasks an enjoyable thing and include them in it. And that's, the best way to get them to build good habits and do all that. We do that with teeth brushing, and we need to, as any parents out there will know, it's not exactly the easiest thing keeping clean with the little ones running around, but trying our best out here.
Or not even running around, just being in the house.
Yeah,
so much
it's just
stuff.
to get exhausted. There's so much stuff. You're exhausted, but trying to keep up with it and just setting the example of, like, this is what people do is, they're not going to be kids forever. We're trying to raise functioning adults that they're going to be adults for the majority of their life.
Yeah,
so,
most.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. So thinking about my dad product of the week, it's tough, man. We have so much stuff. So I don't have them here, but as a 6-month birthday present. So Adelaide's getting she loves music, like any sounds, absolutely loves. So we got her these, actually my roommate's going to give them to me. That's EJ, by the way. So we got her these drums that, she loves. So they
Yes.
play sound. So there's like a pressure pad. So you hit them and they play noise. Or if you're a regular parent and you want to turn it off, there's a button for that. So she had never seen these before, and she's literally sitting on me, just banging on them. All I did was I tapped them like this, like 4 or 5 times, and she was just killing it. You know, it's not real good hitting the thumbs on the edge, but you know, just getting after it.
Step back, Dad. I got this.
This was a whole nap time cycle. So we woke her up, we fed her, she played with these, we fed her again, and then she went to bed. The whole time she was just raging out on them. It was awesome, super cool. So yeah,
I love it.
Kids love music. So we're not real big on like technology toys, like nothing with screens or anything, but anything that like makes a sound, I think is pretty cool. Captures her attention. Like she's not paying attention to what we're doing. She's doing her own thing, and she sees like, you know, action on what she's doing. So pretty cool.
I love it. Love it.
Yep. What do you got, Drew?
In the to quote Paul Rudd from Knocked Up. I think it's Knocked Up. Maybe this is 40. Knocked Up. I wish I cared about anything as much as my kid cares about bubbles. We are hitting it hard. We are big into bubbles these days. She finds, no matter where we put them away, she manages to find a bottle of them and bring them up to me. It could be raining, it can be anything, and I always have to let her down easy and be like, all right, we will go. It's supposed to be nice. We'll go outside and we'll play with bubbles tomorrow.
That's awesome.
So Sarah's sister Stephanie and our Fiona's cousin Mason, for her birthday, sent up this little bubble lawnmower, which
come on,
is gonna blow her mind. So we can go out. Dad can mow the lawn for real. She can mow the bubble lawn. Dad can give her a constant supply of bubbles instead of trying to blow them out and her just standing there. She's a good kid. She's super excited when like one bubble comes out when I blow it. I'm like, I can do better, I promise. But this is gonna pump them out by the dozens. So she's gonna lose her mind with that. Bubbles is life.
Yeah. So we just started getting into bubbles pretty recently. So what are you using for bubble solution?
I mean, we've got like for her birthday, for all of her cousins that came, we gave out little like goodie bags of stuff, and in there were some bubbles. So we have a bunch of leftover regular bubble mix that we've got a dozen bottles of it laying around, but I know you can make your own with some dish soap and water, and then there's also like non-toxic ones out there, but right now we're hitting the old-fashioned like dollar store-esque bubble solution.
I thought there was a way. You ever see those kids? I don't know if I've actually seen kids with it or I've seen videos of it where they make these bubbles that like are the size of a Volkswagen, you know? So I don't. Is that like I don't know if that's like cornstarch or something in there to like
give it a little
stretchier and bigger.
Yeah, I don't know.
A little viscosity. So you know what? I'm gonna take that as a dad note, and I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, we'll hit them back next week.
Yeah, I want me-sized bubbles. Imagine like just 8-foot bubbles coming out of that bubble mower.
Yeah, dip a hula hoop in a kiddie pool full of bubbles. just
hide stuff in bubbles. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I could put Fiona in a bubble. She might pop before the bubble does, just out of pure excitement.
It's so cool. But man,
bubble life.
So yeah, I will little teaser for next week. I will look up the big bubble recipes.
I love it.
Yeah. But all right. This was good, Drew. We'll be back next week, all right?
For everyone out there, tell your friends. Last week's viewership, go ahead and I know most people listening didn't see it, so go ahead and Give it a watch. Give it a listen.
Hopefully, most people listening didn't see it, or we're going to be in the single digits again. So that's going to be no good.
Yeah, we got to have more viewers and episode numbers. I think that's a bare minimum. But go ahead. You can smash subscribe. You can hit like. You can tell your friends.
Whatever you did last week, just do a little more, please.
Do a little more. We're out here. We're trying our best.
Doing the Lord's work. You guys have beer recommendations? Come on.
Yeah,
please.
We're here. Same bad time, same bad channel. Hit us up.
Yeah.
Let us know. Give us some suggestions.
Or if you have a suggestion on Andrew's cheat meal next week. I mean, we're taking everything's on the table.
That could be fun. That could be real fun. Ice cream sushi.
4 pounds of peanut butter.
Too much peanut butter. All right.
We'll see you guys next week. Peace.